So everybody join hands, let's pray. Dear Heavenly Father, let this be a great mukbang. In Jesus' mighty and holy name we pray. Amen. Alright, so what are we having today?
We're having tacos.
Oh yeah, hand sanitizer. Use hand sanitizer.
After holding y'all little hands doing prayer, y'all might got a little virus or something.
Coronavirus, let's get rid of that.
So y'all, we having tacos today. My brother-in-law and my sister is out of town, so I'm back with the kids again.
Yeah. Okay, tacos this time.
Yeah.
We're
a flour taco.
Yeah, we're putting our own tacos together. It's not like you just have them on a plate already. You have to get the meat.
And we're having corn on the cob, like we had in our last video, because I love corn. You want some more? She's trying to save herself for dessert because we got a pie. We have cupcakes, and what's this one in the middle that I told you?
Bavarian donuts.
Bavarian donuts.
German
donuts.
They're actually German donuts, because that's where they come from.
It is cool because they have like whipped filled.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
so they was invented in Germany. So they're German.
So now you tasted this cheese last night and you were like, I don't like this cheese.
You did.
Oh really? So you opened the cheese?
Yes.
Yeah, she could.
Why you open it?
She cut it
Like
out.
cheese.
That's why I'm trying to figure out why cheese is gone.
Me.
So the sodas that we are having is peach crush and strawberry crush.
Crush.
What did I say?
Let's not.
You gonna finesse the cheese.
Cause you taking too long. This is sriracha sauce.
I'm not putting that on.
But this right here is garlic. Chili and garlic sriracha sauce. I don't even know what it tastes like.
Yeah, let me see that.
I hope it ain't hot, but I'm just gonna
It's
taste
sriracha.
it. Sriracha's kind of, it's kind of alright, because I really don't like really hot stuff.
Oh, you want cheese?
I ain't a fan of hot stuff.
Woo! 6 o'clock.
Alright, I ain't getting that. That's hot.
It smells awful.
Let me see.
It's not like where it goes in your nose and clears up your sinuses. But it's just a little hot. Peach crush is good. What's your favorite crush? Soda.
Strawberry.
Watermelon.
Oh yeah. Look at her little bit of hand trying to pick that taco up. You two had tacos of all y'all meat on y'all plate.
Because a lot of it fell out.
You supposed to roll it. Alright, time for the
Dessert.
y'all full with the tacos?
Yes.
I don't know if you all can see what they look like.
Tastes like strawberry.
It's lighter on the front.
I'm gonna pass you all.
This juice tastes like sweet.
Oh wow, it's heavy.
Oh, it is.
Because it has, I think because it has.
So now I hope you eat this.
Oh, you got
It's
it.
heavy. That's why I told you they wasn't donuts. Donuts have holes. These don't have holes in them.
Oh, these aren't. Okay, these aren't.
Yeah, that's why I said it was like a little. It's almost like a Boston cream pie. When y'all go to like the dairy, the bakery, they have them
It's
little.
not even too heavy for
I'm
me.
gonna bite it, see what it is.
Everybody gonna eat it at the same time.
This thing is heavy.
Ready? We're gonna bite it at the same time. It is heavy. Bite it at the same time so we can all
It's like
see.
you can work out with this.
Would you cut it out? You already bit your. She already eating hers too.
Oh my god.
I bet before you said everybody let's eat at the same time.
Well, Dave already
Okay.
here's to us.
Yeah.
You could taste it.
The frosting is good.
Not bad.
The bread is never good.
Really?
Normally when I eat stuff from like bakeries, the crust or the bread is. It's almost like I should be getting a spoon.
I know, because it's like that cream filling in the middle.
Yeah, and it's getting
These kind of
heavy.
things you gotta eat. You gotta eat this with
It's
milk.
getting heavy to the point where when I like take this
It's
part off,
dipping.
it's gonna start.
Yeah, see, look at it. Look at it's like
They must put a lot of cream in.
Yeah.
Y'all watch some of these scary movies. That's that too much. What is it? Scary grandma screaming.
Granny,
Yeah.
that's them too. No,
so
that's
she
them too.
watches that.
That's what it is. That stuff starts
I don't watch
scaring you.
You play it.
I don't play it.
You play Granny. I've seen
Like-
both of y'all play Granny.
Y'all remember that little show that I was watching about the fire trucks?
Yeah.
I had to stop him from watching that. Because it has
Or that demon.
yeah, like witchcraft in that. Witchcraft, and I was like the little fire trucks went inside of a garage, and there was candles set up on a table, and the man says, "Now we're going to ask the ghost to question it." And he said, if he knocked 2 times, it's no, and if he knocked 1 time, it's yes. And then they asked him, was he a nice ghost? and he knocked
twice.
Yeah, said he wasn't a nice goat. And I swear them fire trucks backed out that driveway and they was trying to leave. And I said, this is witchcraft. They not gonna be like make little seances. They ain't finna be in there watching this. But she thinks you're cool. You like your big brother? You think your big brother's cool?
Say yes.
You can tell because you think everything he do is cool. Y'all two just don't get along.
With this specimen right here.
Y'all two don't, you and Sanaa don't get along.
I just burped a little bit.
How so? Are you the problem?
I guess so.
So you don't get along with either of them. Oh. That means you the problem. That was a fast mukbang. That's like the fastest one we ever did.
Now y'all guys giving me
That
cupcakes.
cream on them donuts.
What is this thing called again?
Bavarian
Bavarian.
donuts.
It took us out, y'all.
When my 16th birthday came, we had a cake that we still had like leftovers of. She put like these little plastic toy balls in it, and we thought that they were like flavored little balls that go to the cake. She was planning the cake and she put them in there. We thought that they were supposed to be in there. We was eating them eating them little plastic things. And then we were like, why do these taste weird? Because they're little plastic balls that are not supposed to be eaten. And she put them in the cake. Practically killed us.
For thinking that made me want to throw up.
When I found out what those things were, I was like, I ate so much of those.
Because I bit into them and it was hard. It was too hard to I knew something wrong wasn't right about it. It was too hard to crack, so I knew I wasn't supposed to follow it. And I said, what are these little things? And she talking about, they're sequins! Like she did a good thing. I had that cake personally ordered and made for him. Why'd you do that? Ain't funny. Hey, no. Let her laugh, because her birthday's next month. She got quiet and stopped smiling. She gonna be in her mouth. Why does this thing just taste like sand? What are you doing? Have you ever been in class? And the class was quiet and you had to cough real bad?
Yeah, I'll be like.
You know what you do? You're supposed to carry water with you.
Oh yeah.
They give me.
And you just get wet your little throat. Just
now in high school, they give us snacks snacks and drinks to do throughout the test.
For real, what they give y'all?
They give us granola bars, Cheez-Its, and Goldfish, and then they just give us water.
When we were in school, they didn't give us nothing. They just used
They
to
wouldn't even
tell
let
us.
you go out to get water.
No, they wouldn't, because they thought everybody was in there cheating. I mean, how is everybody cheating over a test? Everybody in there flunking. I believe when it comes to all these standardized tests, I believe they should be taken out of the school system. I really do.
For real.
Because if these kids, they're designed to make you fail. Because what they want to do is they want to try to stop the minorities from graduating. And that's pretty much what it all boils down to. So they say, well, how can we stop these people that look like chocolate from graduating? Give them that test and watch them not. Because it's crazy how they tell you got a few years to take it and then try to pass it. So they try to, that's how they try to sugarcoat you. So you can be like, oh, well, if I missed it in 9, I'll take it in 10, then 11, and then 12 get here, and then you got a couple more weeks for graduation and got one more test left. You screwed. That's how they screw you.
They can't get me.
Yeah, they can't get me.
They can't get me because my history star test that I took in December, 4 days ago, my history teacher told me what my grade was. She didn't tell me my exact grade, but she said master. And I was like, what does that mean? Master is really good. Apparently. That's near commended. I have to take my SAT March 4th. And I was like,
college? What is that, a test to stop you from getting into college?
Yes, basically.
See what I'm saying? They shouldn't be handing out no tests. I think, me personally, I think every kid should go to college. College should be a choice. And I think for the ones that want to go, yeah, I feel like they, just pay for room and board, your books, but it shouldn't be so costly to the point that people can't even afford to go. Important that all kids go to school and parents can get sent to jail for not having your kids in school. It ought to be that important that every child should have health care just as free as it is going to school. And they shouldn't have to pay for their lunch. Lunch should be free.
Lunch is nasty anyways. Why do you have to pay for it?
It's crazy. So what happens is, and I think this is terrible how this system is. When kids go to get their lunch and the mama don't have money on their card, they single them kids out and let them kids know that they can't get a lunch, and they go fix them more like a peanut butter sandwich.
Yes.
Half kids are allergic to peanut butter, So when you can't eat peanut butter, then what do they give you?
They give me like this cold turkey cheese sandwich.
That's wrong. You understand? If a child does not have enough money on their card to get a lunch, give them kids a lunch. Do you hear me? Trump and everybody in the White House, give them kids their lunch. That's ridiculous. Put the IOU on their card, and when their parents put money on the card, just take that out. But no kid should go without a lunch. Like people always talking about no kid left behind. How dare you starve these kids, because they put moms and stuff are on food stamps. They get WIC to feed their kids. You understand? Like for instance, if this is like a single adult, they'll give you a little bit of food stamp. But if it's a child on it with you, you can get close to $400 for having a child on your food stamp case versus a single person. So if you care enough to put a whole extra $250 on a person's food stamp card so that their kids can eat, then why in the world are y'all not feeding these kids in this school? Like, it's gonna kill America to feed a child? And we be trying to go to Africa and feed all those kids over there? How in the world is that everybody be sending money to Africa and making donations on TV? Because I remember just 48 cents a day will help feed a hungry child. You mean to tell me we sending all this money over there to Africa and these kids are still over there eating beans? You understand what I'm saying? By now they gotta be eating rotisserie chicken over there.
That money doesn't go.
Yeah, exactly my point. Because it's not going over there to them.
Because and even if it does, it's to build stuff. It's to build hospitals. It's to build stuff like that.
How is it?
They said when they build hospitals, what they do is they're like, oh, are you sick? And then they put them in, they give them something, like they inject something into them or something like that. And then they put them in the hospital and then they get more money that way.
What color people are they? The chocolate people, you understand? So in other words, you got, excuse me y'all probably gonna think I'm getting disrespectful, but I'm not, I'm being honest. They're going over here to Africa, injecting these chocolate people with all these infectious diseases so they can stay inside the hospitals, and they building hospitals to keep the people in there. That's where the money going. It's just to keep them rich and keep these black people staying hungry and dying off. So in other words, they sat down, figured out a way with their strategy team of how to make more money but kill out black people at the same time. That's what it's all about. That's why people be coming up to me in these stores talking about, would you like to make a donation? No, I don't want to make a donation. And then I turn around and ask them, would you want to make a donation to my cause? And they look at me and be like, no. Okay, well then no to you too. Move on.
And I was watching this ad on YouTube that keeps on coming up. It's a new app or a new thing that somebody made called a kosher, where apparently every time you buy something online, it plants a tree in Africa. Not only just all over the world, I think mainly in Africa. Yeah. And I was looking at them. They had some African children holding like some potted plants with trees.
No, that's ridiculous.
They had holding trees.
That is heartbreaking.
Holding some pots of trees, and they had them smiling. They had him smiling, and I was like, the way they had him smiling looked like they had a guy behind the camera pointing at him. Honestly,
probably. It ain't smiling like that.
Honestly, like they were like
he
nervous.
He probably sitting up there. Right. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion, and what I honestly believe is that the whole entire world makes money off African American people. They make money off us. Anybody want to sit here and give no money to Africa so they can plant a tree? Build a school. Let's build a community center over there for these kids. Build a hospital. Because if y'all did not know, Africa is one of the most richest continents.
Yeah, they're not rich.
So if this, Africa is one of the most richest countries. So what happens is they be showing y'all the poor sides of Africa. Just like when they show our city, they show all the good places, they show the hood. But when they show Africa, they show the slums and stuff. But y'all don't show the other parts where you got people over there living like kings and queens, and they what color?
Chocolate.
Y'all better wake up, y'all. I'm telling y'all better wake up and y'all better stay woke. Cause they trying to play us over there. That's the reason why I try to tell y'all kids to go to school and get your education. Cause if you ever want to pay the white man back for putting us in slavery, you do it by getting your education. That's how you get them back. Trying to put us in slavery. We're not going back in slavery. I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna have a problem. It's gonna be a lot of dead Negroes around here. Cause y'all might as well carry us down to the Negro graveyard. Cause we're not going back into slavery, y'all. We're gonna make this our Black History video, our Black History moment, because you know, we're gonna do it just like this. They be saying that slavery is a part of our history. Slavery interrupted our history.
And I be seeing all these white people like talking about, oh, go back to Africa. We don't want you here. I'm like, first off, you brought me here.
Thank you.
And I can't go anywhere else. Second of all, this country is built on our ancestors' backs.
But when they be talking about, Trump be talking about, they don't be wanting Mexicans crossing the border, coming over to the United States. And like, people be getting mad. I be seeing some Hispanic, not Hispanic, but some Caucasian people getting mad because we live in Texas. And it's a lot of Hispanics here. And they be talking about, they all in Texas. It's a whole bunch of all these Mexicans here. Let me tell you, first of all, they own Texas. You understand? This is their land.
Yeah.
So how are we tripping? This is there. Y'all better get a grip with yourself. Y'all came up here and stole the Indians' land. And I wasn't trying to turn this video into nothing ugly. But I'm just saying, Caucasian people have disturbed every living creature on this planet, even animals. Have them bad boys in y'all zoos, going up under the water, disturbing those little sea creatures. You understand? We dissecting them to see what they are. Leave them the heck alone. That's why God put them so far up under them. That's why y'all still discovering stuff. Because he didn't want y'all to find out what everything was, because y'all would be in there poking at it and messing with it. You understand? Leave that thing alone. Like how we eat seafood. I love seafood. But we be having a hard time, especially them king crabs. There's a reason why God put them little pokey spikes on them. Because he wanted us to leave them the devil alone. Stop cracking them open and eating them and making them from Mukbang, y'all. People who do not know, Ebola is a man-made disease, just like AIDS is a man-made disease. It was created to wipe out African-American race. And don't think that other races are excused. Y'all Indians, y'all Asian, y'all Hispanics, all of y'all. Every race in America that's not white.
How do you think Hawaii became a state?
They trying to wipe all of us out of here. Like Trump said, make America great again. It's to make America all white and every other nationality get up out of here. That's what it's really about. And see, we woke now.
He needs to be impeached. I don't know why. I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know. They failed to impeach him.
They said because both parties have to impeach him. I think the House, either the House, Congress has to vote against him, and I think it's the House or the Supreme Court has to go against him. I don't remember which one it was, but I think the House or the Supreme Court has went against him. The Congress has not, because they are all Republicans just like him.
How in the world did they put Trump in office and swore this man in as president after all the crazy foolishness talking that he said about all other races? How did he even make it to being a president?
How could he not make it a president? Because they saw that and they was like, that's who we need.
That's crazy. This man has said more disrespectful stuff about races, about any other races, than any president in history.
And then, but the old woman that basically killed Emmett Till, when they found out that she lied, then it's like, oh no, you're fine.
They try to say we make everything about race because everything is about race. Everything is about race. I don't care what y'all say. People be making songs about the world is black and white. You right. It's only black and white. Those are the only two race of colors that y'all see. Because they don't ever say nothing about any other race besides black people. Michael Jackson had that song, he's black, he's white. That's all the races, colors that they see. I think Michael Jackson has the most saddest story. You know, people try to play him off as being crazy. Michael Jackson was a crazy. He knew exactly what he was talking about. He knew exactly what he was talking about. If you listen to his songs, really listen to his songs, Michael Jackson wasn't no fool. He wasn't crazy. He didn't have mental issues, and he did not have problems with little boys.
Yeah, like you listen to.
He did. He loved kids, and they try to push that off on him because they know that's the fastest thing to get someone put down is to say they touched on the kid.
And they get their money. Because
half of them kids were coming out saying that they lied. Their parents wanted money. He didn't touch on them kids.
And he came out of court not guilty, but everybody's like, nah.
That's the same thing how it is with Kobe Bryant. Well, think about this. The only people who get in trouble for these rape charges, child molestation charges, ain't nobody but black. Look at Kobe Bryant. This man is the greatest. He passed away, and what they try to hit him with? What Gayle King try to hit him with? The rape charge. You understand?
Yeah,
try to hit him with a rape charge. Why are you attacking your own people? Like everybody said, why are you attacking your own people? Behind closed doors, where people don't know, it's a puppet up their back that tells them what to do. You know, Oprah's like supposed to be a powerful black woman. I believe Oprah also got a hand up her back that tells her what she can say and what she can't say, or she gonna lose that dub. She the face to make people think, oh, she a rich, healthy black woman and a wealthy black woman and things like that. But behind the scenes, it's a white man with their hand up her back. Don't say this. I want you to lead your black people over here. Blah blah blah. Make them thank you for them. Like even with her with that situation with Monique. I believe Monique ain't lying about any of the stuff that she was saying. I just hope Tyler Perry ain't got nothing to do with that, because he makes ways for black people, and I just hope he stayed in that box of doing what's right. The people who made it, I believe you're supposed to reach back and pull somebody else out. That's the only way everybody gonna get out the box. So if y'all make it big, what are you gonna do? Get up and walk away?
I'm gonna lead everyone else.
You lead everyone out. Everyone is supposed to become a savior. Once you become big, you go back and you reach someone small until they get big, and you just keep going and keep going. Somebody open up a shop, I ain't going up there because they charge too much money. What the white man down the street charge $2 more extra bucks than what this man is charging, but you'll go down there and support them and won't support your own people. Sometimes other people benefit off of you than what you benefit off yourself. And you gotta get smart and turn that thing around and say, look, I'm finna benefit off me. I'm finna use my gift and talents and benefit off me. You supposed to, everyone should be in a situation, in a state where you make more than what you lose.
All these people at my school, like a lot of them, people talk first off. So a lot of them know I make beats, a lot of them know what I do and what I can and can do. And whenever they want a beat for a song, they go to me. They act like I don't exist any other day. And then they're like, oh, can you make me a beat? I'm like, no.
Charge you. Tell them, yeah, you charge.
Nah, because what's gonna happen is, even if I do get the money, I'm gonna make a fire beat and give it to them. They're gonna put some stupid, nobody at that school can rap. They all rap the same stuff.
Then let them act like, then let them suck. You make the fire beat, let them suck. You pocket the money. They need to say Mondroras produced the music, wrote, directed whatever the music,
most of
and whatever.
That's the thing.
Listen, are you listening, boy? That's on them. You got your pocket full of money and you going about your business. Don't put that up there. Hold it right. Hold it very gracefully.
Yeah.
Gracefully. But everyone should have a hustle. Everyone should be doing something that should be making them income. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, we are all rich and brilliant. You just have to figure out how to put it together. And this is the year 2020. Clear vision. So whatever plans that you had on the shelf that you couldn't figure out for years, I promise this is the year that it's all gonna make sense and you all gonna start seeing clearly. So get ready to pull them dreams off them shelves wherever you hear them at. And if you bury them, go dig them up. That goes for all of y'all. Me too. I always try to practice what I preach. So y'all, that's gonna do it for this video. Y'all stay woke, educate yourself, live life to the fullest, because we here one day and we going the next.
I'm talking to the phone.
We almost like a flower. Stop talking on that phone, you understand?
What was it?
Who was you talking to on the phone?
It was this lady.
What she
That's
say?
mom's work phone.
What she say?
Great, now your mom's fired. Stay off that little phone.
That's why you were back there.
Yes, yeah, really. That's why you back there for so long. What did she say? What did you tell her?
I just told her that my mom's on vacation right now, and then she said, press 1 if yes.
Oh, she was talking to an operator.
Okay, you was talking to an operator. Stay off that little phone, okay?
And then she said, press 3 if you don't know.
And let me guess, you pressed 3.
Yes, I did press 3. I don't know.
Why mom come home, get a letter in the mail, be like, you are fired.
Stay off the phone, son. Push on and then push off.
She
on the little
can't
button.
read. She can't read.
But she knows what a button is, right? Some things you don't have to read. Some things is common sense. She knows what a button is. You just push it and then push it again. Are we done with this mukbang?
Yes.
This was a very interesting mukbang. We didn't have no idea it was going to turn out to be like this. Until next time.
Yay.
Goodbye.
Bye, y'all.
Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, go turn the camera off, please.